Hello, Marina. Welcome to our Saturday morning writing live streams. I am Gillian St. Kevin, author of all sorts of nonsense, including most recently assignments for the Certificate in Small Business and Project Management offered by Te Wananga here in New Zealand. We do these writing streams to kind of give us a bit of a productive boost. And I say we because there are a bunch of us here. We have got Amy just arrived, we've got Meg, we've got Megan, we've got Sam, and Julie is kind of here. Julie's making banana bread, so that is hugely exciting. Yay. So, not here right now is Jamie, the kind of our co-host here. And I'm sure they're not far away, but while we wait for Jamie, how about we kick things off by sharing either what we're working on today or any sort of big achievements or milestones or something that we've achieved this week that we are proud of.
Jamie,
Aha. Hello.
Hello.
We are just, it's all good. I've just finished introducing myself and saying hi to everyone.
Awesome.
And I've asked people to share both what they're working on and any achievements they've had this week.
Cool.
So I'll let you have a few minutes to kind of.
I'm all right. I tried to cram too much into the last hour.
Yep.
But I've achieved it all. I got up, I worked out, I did a load of laundry, hung it out on the line, and made myself breakfast.
Oh,
these look very impressive. All I did was heat them up in the oven.
Still, they look lovely.
Yeah, they look good. Smell good too.
Amy is trying to write a synopsis. Amy, is this for Great Beginnings? Megan wants to look at the foundation creation story of how her civilization came to be. I assume this is for Megan's space assassin story, which sounds incredible. And Sam has filled out 90% of the paperwork for the loan to take over their house.
Awesome.
Sam is impressed at your productivity, and Meg has signed up for the Rachel Stevens Story Toolkit workshop.
Oh, awesome.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because I was going to talk about this. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. Amy, I'm also working on getting myself Great Beginnings ready this morning. I'm still at the editing phase and I've got the synopsis to do. So, yeah, I'm very excited that we're both going for it. But Rachel Stevens' Story Toolkit is basically she's describing it as a simple analog workflow to capture, organize, and write your ideas. And that's what I've been using recently to kind of organize my story projects. And basically you've got like your process, your little diary here of what you do on a different day and your word count and stuff. But you've also got all of your notes here and scenes and everything.
Looks
Rachel,
good.
It's really good. Even if you don't end up using her methodology, I think her approach is interesting enough that you will get something out of it. And as Megan says, it is free. She does a story toolkit. She opens it up the week before she opens up her big story academy, which is when you pay to work with her on your story, and that comes with a big price tag, but she does not over promo it.
Oh, that's nice.
And I just think the story toolkit is genuinely really good. And obviously I'm using it. I get a lot out of it. Also, Rachel Stevens herself is sheer awesomeness. She's from Glasgow. She has that amazing Scottish accent. She calls her followers cinnamon buns. And she has been very open about her struggles and her mental health issues and just the reality of being single in Glasgow during a lockdown and stuff like that. So her YouTube channel has a lot of really good stuff on it. And I found her because she did a bullet journal video about bullet journaling for productivity.
I thought I recognized her name.
Yeah, it ended up as an anti-capitalist rant and kind of railing against the fact that as people, as humans, we measure our worth on our productivity. And as somebody who is chronically ill, that is not a good mindset to have. So I just love the fact that it starts off as like, this is how I set up my bullet journal, and ends up with like destroy
It sounds familiar. Like it sounds like something we'd do. Let's do an author Q&A and go down a dark dive about fanfic role playing online.
Yeah. So how has your week been, Jamie?
So my week's been very weird. We were very happy to get news on Monday that we went down a level. Oh, someone got a mask in the mail. Good.
I love it so much. My jealous.
So that was very good. We were very excited to have some food that we didn't have to make ourselves this week. We went to our favorite gastropub nearby, and who were friends with the person who runs it. So that was really nice to be able to support them. Yeah. Had incredible steak. I might have cried. And I started a new job. I started my contract work this week. It was very information overload, but I remember that it always is like that at the start of a contract. So I haven't quit yet.
That is good.
That's my achievement for the week.
If you want to say who you're working for on the YouTube video, but my brother also works for them, but doing something very different. He's one of their sort of warehouse staff, forklift operators here in the South Island.
So yeah, it's for Foodstuffs, who run it's two of the big supermarket chains. They're one of the big. There's like two main monopolies of supermarkets in New Zealand, and they've run one of them. And I'm working with the web team on an app, which will be really fun. Lots of cool stuff coming, from what I can tell. Yeah. But yeah, it's always a bit of a overload at the start. Like my brain just goes, I don't know how to do this job. I don't know who people are. I don't know what this is. And then after a week, I'll be okay. But at that point, I'm at the point right now. I'm at the I don't know what I'm doing stage, which is fine. I've got really good support, so it's all good. Yes, did I say my name? I'm Jamie. I write stuff.
Yeah.
I exercised, and so I'm going a mile a minute. I should eat more of my breakfast.
So to get us sort of a wee bit calmed down and in the mood for our stop it.
Oh, I did achieve something else this week. I finished my YA Wixie fiction.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, I remember that.
On Thursday night. I sat down and did it.
That is very exciting.
So now I've got no excuse not to do editing now.
Okay. I was about to ask, what are you going to work on this week? My main achievement is that I have added to my kind of author setup for going to cons and stuff. I have not ordered print books to take to Books from Our Backyard. I've not filled out the form to book my place. I have not weighed my books or organised how I'm going to get there. What I have done is bought this so I can put it on my table.
Really good.
Yeah. So
There's still space. You're good. No one's signing up because of lockdown. So, which fair enough. Absolutely
yeah,
understand. But there's still space. We're hoping everyone will be vaccinated by then. It will be fine.
yeah,
I am glad we decided not to do it in November.
yes,
Very glad.
yeah. Okay, so Amy sent us a prompt for our what's the thing?
Warm
Warm up today.
How
I'm going to
exciting.
share the picture here, but it is a weird Facebook link because, of course, it is. Facebook can't just let us have nice things.
It cannot.
So if that link doesn't work, let me know, and I will share the picture on my screen, basically.
It says bad URL timestamp for me.
I figured. Okay. So this is what we will do. Share. Actually, let me minimize all of those things. Here we go. Maximize. Here we go. Yep. Of course, it doesn't work. That would just be too convenient.
If you open it you should be able to. If you do share down below, is that what
That
you're
is
doing?
exactly
That's
what
you're
I'm doing. Yep. Okay,
Trying to
now I'm
micromanage
going
for
to
no
hide
reason.
myself and Jamie for 5 minutes. So I'm just going to throw us all in because I don't think you can hear myself and Jamie when we are.
Yeah, you
Not
can.
on
Yeah,
the
that's how
screen.
we did the bullet journal thing.
Oh yeah, of course. So we
We
just go
just
like
pop into the
this.
side. There we go.
Here we go. Here we are. So we have just the man feeding a kitten on the subway.
I love it.
So 5 minutes to interpret and react to this image however feels right to you. So starting now. Okay. So we've been joined by Inka. Hi, Inka. Instead of our usual warm-up, we were using as a prompt an image that Amy sent us, and wow.
I got a page in a bit, and I put this sticker on it.
Yay. That is very good.
It ended up being a little short story about my wizard character in the game that I'm playing that finished on Tuesday.
Very cool. Because, like, despite going to the bathroom before starting the sprint and doing all of the responsible adult things, my bladder was like, nope, you're not gonna last until halftime. So that's what I did, and then I came back and just sort of tried to offload a few things out of my brain ahead of our session today. Meg got 126 words. And Sam has asked, was it a satisfying ending?
Mm-hmm. Mostly. We all kind of agreed as players that we were still getting a hang of it all, like the system and the characters and everything. So we could have played longer and probably gone deeper, but it was, for what it was a good, satisfying ending. I managed to not damn my magical student to hell. So that was a win.
Yeah.
Hi, Inka. Hey,
It's a bonus.
Oh, nurture. Nice.
Oh, that's very good. I'm glad that has worked well for you, Amy. I am keen to hop into editing. I realized what I should have done is read through my project and all the pages I edited last weekend, so I'm up to speed. But I can do that and then start editing. Jamie's also editing. And yeah, we've got Amy writing the synopsis. Inka says, are we going towards the season? I'll be upset with Jamie for having good weather when all I have is rain. And yeah, pretty much.
Yep. This is the first tank top of the year, of the season. I obviously wore them at the start of the year. So you're going to have to get used to this. But yeah, it's beautifully sunny here today. Just a gorgeous day.
It is beautiful. Like, the sky is blue here. There is some cloud just over the hills, but we've got strong winds, and it's a bit weird actually to have the winds. I wasn't going to talk about this, but my dad's best friend was killed yesterday morning on his farm. There was an accident and a tree fell down.
Oh, fuck.
Basically.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's really hard getting my head around it. And right now, with the wind blowing, it's hard not to think about it. Last night, I was just putting around tidying my bedroom, and I looked out, and there was a tree was swaying in the wind, and I looked at it, and I was just like, I don't trust you. And I had just really hostile feelings towards this tree, and I was like, hang on, what is going on here? But it's just so weird. It makes sense. Yeah,
you're trying to make sense of it.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to, but you can to a point, right?
Yeah.
It's really awful.
Yeah.
Give you a stepdad all I love.
Thank you. It's my dad, not my stepdad, but it's really funny because this guy was my dad's best friend, so he's known us my entire life.
Yeah.
And even though my parents are divorced, this guy never let that impact his feelings towards my mum. And he knows my stepdad, like their paths have crossed professionally, and they were he was cordial. He wasn't just cordial, he was genuinely interested in people. One of those really amazing people. I'm sorry, I'm just going to talk about this.
It's okay, it's on your mind.
But I think it's really special that he, or that my mum is upset because, like, she, even though there's been the divorce and all the stuff that happened, that he didn't let that change how he interacted with people. He was an amazing friend to my dad, but he was just a good person to everyone, I think. So I think there's probably not a person in my family who's not going to feel this, basically.
Yeah.
Which is awful, but at the same time, how amazing to have that kind of legacy and impact.
Yeah.
So yeah, since we
jump into the sprint, you can take a minute.
Yeah. I actually think, since I can't turn off the wind, I am going to mute myself and put some music on, which means, Jamie, can you take over the timer?
Yes.
Awesome.
Just get it off stopwatch. I did a 30-second plank this morning, so that's where I'm at. All right. 20 minutes and starting now. Oh, wow. 20 minutes. That raced by. How far did
Am
I
I
get?
still muted? What are you guys doing?
You're back now.
Okay. I clicked unmute and
Yeah.
Melon said, you are still muted. Click unmute if you want people to hear you. And I was like, hang on, what did I just do?
So I am back onto my urban fantasy for Ada, doing a deep edit. So I got 13 pages done of that.
Excellent. I got caught up on what has happened before and re-edited the first page, well, the last page that I worked on and am now working on. So I re-edited page 7 and am now on page 8 of 18.
Yes.
Yeah, so slow progress, but I've been out of this project for a week, so part of it is just the, getting yourself back in the right mindset.
Yep, for sure. Ooh,
Meg is making so many notes and is only halfway through Rachel's first video. It is good stuff.
Sounds very promising.
I'm actually thinking I might rewatch the series. Having done the course before, I automatically get sent the videos as she does it. Sam has 445 words and Megan has 320 to flesh out her world and give hints of the creation story.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully you are making forward progress with the synopsis, Amy. And Julie has 3 banana loaves in the oven, working on the line, 1 room unpacked, another room half unpacked, and is heading out to hang out another load of washing, then strip 2 beds and wash the sheets, which honestly makes me tired.
No, I totally relate. I'm intentionally doing this editing on the stream so that I will feel accountable and have to actually do it. But if it was just me doing it, I would be up and down and finding a whole lot of other things to do instead of my edits.
Yeah. Amy has a draft synopsis, which is exciting. Jamie has a mochi visitor, it sounds like.
Yeah, I put a new, when she was sedated a couple of weeks ago, she was hiding in here from us. So I put a ramekin of water in here, and now it's her favorite place to drink.
Aww.
Which is very sweet, but it's just a ramekin, so she empties it quite quickly. I had to refill it at the start of the stream.
Very cool. Sam says that my problem is I get bored when fleshing out the ideas I have. Isn't it interesting how we're all so different?
Yeah. I'm actually quite happy because my dev edit notes in here say that I can go deeper with internal feelings and inside world of the characters. And on some days, I really don't want to do that. But today, I'm here for it.
That's excellent.
You want to see the cat? She's drinking at the moment. I don't want to interrupt her. Oh, wait. Hold on. Munchy. Murr. Come on, baby.
Hey, Munchy.
It's okay.
Hi.
Look at this little back foot.
Yeah.
She's a silly little cat. We're pretty sure she has diabetes. But she's on her special new diabetes food, which she really, really likes, which is good.
Yeah.
And when we get into level 2, we're going into the vet again and to learn how to give her insulin shots.
Yep. Pause a moment. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks, Mum. It's Saturday, which means that Mum has been into Amberley to pick up our bread order, and that means a Portuguese tart.
Excellent. Moji. What's she doing? She's having another drink.
Yeah.
I think she's little. She's littler than she was. She used to be a ball. She has lost weight this year. Anyway.
Amy says that she has a pretty thorough plan for the book in front of me. She's just trying to tell well. And And Sam says, I don't feel like anything I'm writing in this first draft is telling well, but that's okay, Sam, because
That's the point of first drafts.
it is. It's still hard to kind of get yourself past that I want to write good mindset and just sort of trust yourself. But something that helped me was putting square brackets in and saying add more depth or
Yeah, more of this later.
Or
yeah.
Oh, Sam, do not be sorry for negativity. I majorly put the mood down earlier, so it's I am ready for another sprint, but I need to rush to the bathroom first. I don't know. I think my brain just.
I can't remember if I can share links or not. Here you go.
I don't think you can, but
yeah, there you go. I just shared my Instagram so that you can look at lots of pictures of mochi if you are also on Instagram, because most of what I post on there is mochi or food.
Yeah. And Megan says, I appreciate you sharing the journey, Sam, which is really valuable, honestly. Like, we all hit bumps, we all hit like nice open stretches of road where you can just, it's smooth sailing, but yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite conventions in the world, XOXO, is built around getting people to talk about their failures or the things that they found hard. And I think it's very powerful. Anyway, you another sprint?
Yeah. So I will be disappearing to the bathroom for the first bit of the sprint and then back and being productive.
All right. I'm going to set 20 minutes. Starting now. is 20 minutes.
Okay, let's have a look. I am now on page 9 of 18, so I'm making very speedy progress. But I did eat a Portuguese tart, so that was good.
Important business.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at page 23, so that's another 10 pages.
That's very good.
But I had a whole scene to pad out, so I wrote probably a page and a half in there.
Very cool. Julie is back with a piece of banana bread fresh from the oven, which is very nice, and is 18 minutes into a class recording, so that's good.
Ooh.
Sam might promise to try to do some words tonight.
Fair enough.
We haven't talked about doing an evening stream this weekend. Any thoughts?
I can't do tonight. I'm running a game.
Oh,
But
exciting.
possibly could do tomorrow.
Yeah. Inca's falling asleep, which is fair enough considering opposite sides of the globe and everything. Inca, if you need to go, we support you getting rest, and we are just happy that we had your company this long.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Megan says tomorrow night would be good. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see how I go.
And Julie's slice of banana bread is well and truly gone, and Megan has been finishing a scene, and Meg is onto video 2 and trying to work out in our time zone when her live session is. I made it to the live session. I do not remember what time it was.
Yeah, I'm the same, Julie. Sitting down and actually getting shit done during these streams, it's powerful.
Mm-hmm. Julie, I need to do some course-related stuff this afternoon. So if you want, we could set up one just us, or just message each other and be accountability buddies throughout the day. But yeah. Shall we just keep on going, hop into the next?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off and get some more water, but I can start the timer before I do that. Okay,
Sounds great.
20 minutes starting now. this third sprint.
Yeah, so I just shared a typo that I discovered while editing. There's also a really good one. That what last weekend I discovered that I described people walking through a garden admiring the rose of romance instead of flowers.
Just all that romance growing in the garden.
Those words are not even remotely alike.
It happens.
Yeah, but I'm glad I caught that wooden blanket.
It reminds me, I saw Neil Gaiman speak earlier this year, and he said, when you go back and read your earlier work, you'll find things that you used to love to use, like phrases that you use all the time. And he quoted his own one as being, hair so pale it was almost white. And he says, if you go back and look at his early stuff, he uses it all the time. And he sort of said, and no one should ever really use that sentence at all, let alone more than once. And it got me thinking that I don't know what my own phrases are that I use all the time. And I'm kind of paranoid about it now.
When I wrote Thorns and Fangs, I discovered that I'd written the same exact sentence twice in it. And
Amazing.
It wasn't a short sentence, it was like a long one with like 2 subclauses or something. But my brain had been like, I really like that combination of words.
Were they near each other or different points in the book?
Different, like one was in the first act, one was towards in like the final chapters.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit aware of the single words that I use too much, but yeah, my beta readers are very good at picking repeated words, but I just wonder about like little phrases or similes or something. I don't know.
Since editing for people, I had a couple of authors who just who overused sighed and smiled.
Oh yeah,
Made
smile
me
used to be my one.
Yeah. I'm in that last editing thing, I got from page 9 to page 13, so I'm into chapter 3, which is really exciting. But I've used chuckled once and smirked twice, but 2 different people did the smirking, so I think that's okay.
I got told early on by an editor friend of mine that smirking should only ever be used by bad guys. And while I don't entirely agree, I'm very careful with how I use it now.
Yeah, both of these are not sympathetic characters, so I don't feel any concern about. But one of them, I'm trying to subtly indicate he's not a great guy. He just ran off and left Ursula with a vampire. I don't think anyone thinks
it's not so subtle then.
Yeah. And the other one is the vampire trying to eat her, so
well, you know. Yeah, that same because smirking has has a connotation to it, like it's a bit wicked, it's a bit kind of like you're smiling but you know something more, or you're
not genuine about it.
Yeah, exactly. You're not genuine, and it's so you don't want to. It can, I suppose, if you read it that way and the heroes are going around smiling, you might not trust the heroes as much.
Yeah. I have, in Thorns and Fangs, there is a character who is my main character's best friend, and my main character thinks he's awesome. He is not a great friend. He has some unhealthy views. I mean, I love him as a character. He's hilarious, but he's the kind that I would not feel bad about writing him smirking, because he is that friend.
Yeah. I have been reading more fanfic, and it started to really bug me when I see characters smirking at each other, you know, and it's like a love story or something, and they're just like smirking, and I'm like, but no, See, grin, I don't find evil at all. I think grin can be really genuine.
Yeah.
Grimace is a different one.
A smile that can't really contain itself. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's
words. What do they even mean?
Yep.
All right, we've just got time for one more.
Yep. Let's dive in, get it done. Thank
Page
you.
36. I'm hoping I can get a bit, maybe to 50, and then I'll be a quarter of the way through. We'll see how we go.
That would be awesome. I'm going to run to the bathroom again and then get back to
one of those days.
Yeah.
All right. 20 minutes starting now. All right, that is our last sprint.
Yum. I'm at page 16 of 18. Megan's had to zip away. And Jamie sent me a link to Related Words, which is the thesaurus that they enjoy. And we've discovered that in the private chat between hosts, nowhere else on Melon, I'm still showing up as Jamie. So Jamie and Jamie were having a conversation, and I've got no idea what's going on there. How long ago did you use this account?
It was pretty early on in the sprints because it was before I registered my own account.
So June, July?
Yeah, June maybe.
Oh,
Just got a package delivered from the post. That's very exciting.
it is very exciting.
I got to 42 pages out of 209. So very
That's
happy with that.
fantastic.
And I'm pretty happy that I'm making things better. You know how sometimes when you edit, you're not that sure. You're just like moving stuff around. I'm pretty confident that I'm improving things, which is nice.
Yep. Before everyone disappears, I want to use you for my own benefit. So I'm trying to decide between coarseness or indecency. And the situation is Henry is calling off his engagement, and he's saying, for my family to be associated in any way, but particularly in matrimony with a woman who has the coarseness to slay a vampire in polite company, or with a woman who has the indecency to slay a vampire in polite company. Like,
I like coarseness because I think it's harder, like it's meaner.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Audacity is a bit. It's not what he's objecting to. It is the fact that she wasn't sweet and helpless and feminine. Well, I guess Audacity kind of covers that. It's the. So I've got one vote for coarseness, one vote for indecency, and one for audacity.
That's what you get for crowdsourcing, apparently.
Well, I will dwell on it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm probably going to do some sewing this afternoon. Finish off some masks. I did some last night. That was very nice. You've got school work to do? Coursework?
Yeah. I've got so many things to do. I actually spent a lot of time this week just being overwhelmed by all of the things I could do. And so actually I might spend some time today just sort of reshuffling my priorities and deciding what is reasonable ahead of our last quarter of 2021.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
be careful. Do not get blown away.
Yeah.
Julie, good luck with the dishes and kids. And yeah, Julie, I will pretty much be at my computer all day. So how about you message me when you're about? I will be closing Facebook in an attempt to concentrate. So possibly text me. And yeah, we can hopefully team up for some more productivity. But everyone else, have a great rest of your day.
Yep. And we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yep, we'll be back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. New Zealand time. Although, thanks, Meg, for mentioning daylight saving.
It'll be an hour early for us.
Yep.
So actually, it's an hour early for everyone because we've got daylight saving starting.
Yep. And potentially we'll be around tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, theoretically.
Yep.
All right. See you later.
Bye.